What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Venator Trading, the 10K to $2 million funding challenge, officially sponsored by the Bespoke funding program. We are here every day, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. hunting trophy buck A-plus setups. Today is Thursday, July 27th. So good morning to everyone here stateside. Good afternoon to everyone over on the other side of the pond, and good evening to everyone on the other side of the world. Welcome in, y'all. Glad to have you back. We're live from Houston, Texas. Got the coffee. Got the new gray hat. This is our drawdown hat. This is our get out of drawdown hat. And man, we're back at it. We get to draw our second 10K account challenge winner today. We'll do that at 8 a.m. Eastern in about an hour. We'll give people a chance to wake up and or get online or whatever it is they need to do. But I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. We've got some red folder news today for the dollar. We've got some red folder news today for the euro. So probably won't be finding a setup. I won't be taking any setups until that news passes. So we'll just be hanging out here together, watching the charts, doing some analysis, talking through all the things that we talk through here every day. So good morning, everyone. Let me get over here and say hi to some people. Daz, Chase, Dennis Dazzo, Subin Malik, Michael D. Michael, did you get your account, man? Congratulations for winning yesterday. Were you able to get in their Discord and get all that squared away? Let me know. Emmanuel, Obata, Overplayful, Saltavina, Adrian, Joseph, Moby Dick, Odamero, Ojanatiga. First time here. All right, man. Welcome in. And I'm sorry if I butchered your name. That's my Texan English trying to read that out. So I apologize if I completely destroyed that. Shadow Trades. Caught the time now. All right. Hey, you're here. You got an hour. We'll get that. We'll get to that draw in about an hour, Shadow Trades. So good morning. Thanks for being here, Kenneth. Good morning. Is the first 45 minutes of the stream going to be as exciting as the first 45 minutes of yesterday's stream? Listen, man, I had some technical difficulties yesterday, Kenneth. I've got Twitter Picker up and ready to go, so it will not be amateur hour this hour. Well, actually, I can't promise that. I'm still I'm only 2.5 months into this streaming thing, so it could still be amateur hour for sure. Who knows? We'll have to see. Vitalar Alex, Romania. All right, man. Welcome in, buddy. Good morning. Good morning, Mohammed. Cisco, hello. Good luck today to everyone. Yeah. Amateur hours can be entertaining only in that it makes me look dumb. And if that's entertaining to you, then I'm all for it. Whatever. It's all good. Yeah, Euro has been absolutely ripping since the London session. We'll see if we get any kind of pullback. I'm guessing we get some kind of pullback. You've got the ECB interest rate decision. You've got USD GDP news coming out. There's all kinds of big news events happening. But yeah, I would expect some kind of retrace here on euro dollar. It's just to get into some analysis. We've already tapped into some buy side liquidity. We still have several large buy side imbalances up here that I think we'll reach into, but it's hit this buy side, the first buy side target, and it should start pulling back here. There's a nice little OTE and buy side imbalances over here. So, somewhere down in here, potentially, it lines up with this 1 hour order block. We'll just watch and wait. We know what we're looking for. And well, at least I know what I'm looking for my trading plan. If I see it, we'll take it. And if we don't, we'll just enjoy being together. My goodness. Let's get back over here. Beeswax, welcome in, man. Tell everyone what the watch hours are. Oh yeah, we need to check in on the watch hours. I've been streaming the old live on my tablet. 24 hours. Look at you, man. Kenneth coming in with 24 hours of streaming time. Well done, my friend. Biolamansky, good afternoon from Nigeria. You're not late. You're right on time, buddy. You're right on time. Thanks for being here. Am I the only female trader here? I know Shafa is another female trader, but I haven't seen Shafa in a couple days. I need to check on her on Twitter and see what's going on. She won a 10K challenge. She had already been funded, but she had won a 10K challenge a week or so ago with us. I need to see how Shafa's doing. And I think there's one other female trader, but I can't remember her name. So you're not the only female trader, Odamero. Cisco got in some overnight streaming hours for you two. Awesome. Jignesh Randani, sir, how to enroll in free account award if I don't have a Twitter account? Ooh. I don't know, my friend. Can you not get can you not go get one? That's the only way that I know of that you can register for the account giveaway, because the way that we draw the winner, it uses the retweets from that account to pull. It scrapes all that information from Twitter. I don't actually like hand pick the winner myself. It's all random. It's done through Twitter Picker giveaway website. So you're probably going to need to go and create a Twitter account. And you've got 45 minutes to do that. And then you can, I'll put the link up here in the chat. If you have it, there's a fly flying around me right now. Like, really, why? Where did you even come from? That's annoying. Let me put this in the chat. This tweet to be eligible to win. If you've already retweeted that link that I just put in the chat, you're ready to go. It's not a new post. It's the original post. It's the original giveaway post. So if you have retweeted it, you're good to go. You don't have to do it again. I mean, you're more than welcome to. The more you retweet it, the more exposure it gets. But it doesn't give you like more entries. It's just one entry. That's it. And yesterday, I think there were about 300. I'm not sure. We'll see how many there are today when we get in. A lot of giveaways via Twitter these days. Yeah, there are a lot of giveaways. Firms are trying to get exposure, and influencers like myself are also using them to gain more exposure and pick up more followers. So I have a love-hate relationship with giveaways. Most people treat them like lottery tickets, and they just go in and they just blow the account. So I think the percentage of people that have gotten payouts off of a free giveaway account is like less than 1%. It's extremely small. And so I feel like it just fosters a gambling mindset. And I wish there was a way that I could do giveaways that would be helpful for people, and I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But for our purposes, I can give them out here in the live stream, and the people that are here on the live stream are really trying to learn. So it's not just for my almost 1,200 Twitter followers now. We're about to cross 1,200 Twitter followers. Like, all of those people are liking and retweeting and commenting, but if they're not here on the live stream, they can't win. And so I'm trying to do the giveaways to reward the loyal live stream viewers that are here every day with me, sitting here trying to learn and get better. I feel like you guys are going to, you have, or at least are beginning to get the mindset that you need to approach a free challenge. So that's why you have to be present to win. Now, I know random people could just show up, stay for the giveaway, and then leave. And that's fine. I can't weed out everybody, but I can make it a little bit more likely that my loyal followers get these accounts. And so that's the goal. My hope is that this becomes the home of the 10K account giveaway. I would love to be able to get to a place where we're giving away an account every day. I don't think that's going to be a ways down the road. They have not given me that many accounts to give away. But every month they've given me a set number of 10K accounts that we can give away here on the live stream. So it's going to be a constant flow. And one of the ways that we can ensure that sticks around is that you guys use the discount code to buy an account challenge with Bespoke. So this sponsorship kind of goes two ways. They're helping us out. They're giving us free accounts. They're giving us a great discount. Venator, use the code Venator at checkout with Bespoke on any challenge. That's a capital V, Venator. And you get 15% off, plus you get an 85% lifetime profit split on that challenge that you purchase. It's a fantastic discount, so I hope that you guys will use that. The more of you that use that to buy a challenge, the longer our relationship with Bespoke will probably stay just fine. So obviously they want exposure, and they want to they're a business, and they want you as traders to use them, and so use them. Use that discount code, take advantage of it. And of course, stick around if you get a free challenge. Then I hope you get it, and I hope you take advantage of it. So Mr. Office says, woke up to you this morning from May 15th saying it would be nice if people were watching live and commenting in the chat box so you weren't talking to yourself. Dude, that was like day 3. That was like day 3 of the stream, May 15th. It was pretty early on. I don't know. It was day 3 or 4, something like that. Maybe even before that. But yeah, there was nobody. Things have changed quite a bit in 2 months. I'm grateful for you guys being here. Adrian, hope we can find the winner quickly as yesterday. Yeah, that would be nice. It's always good when we don't have to redraw, for sure. Although redrawing does create quite a bit of drama, so I'm good with the drama. I think next time we do a drawing, I'm gonna do multiple at once. I think the chat chose to do 1 per day. It was fine. I think knowing that you come into the live stream knowing you have more than just one chance to win, I think creates a little more anticipation. So I think next time we'll keep them all together, however many we give away. There'll be at least 1 per week. Some weeks we may have more. We'll just have to see how it plays out. Honestly, I would probably YOLO a giveaway account. See, that's the problem, Cisco, is that most people would do that. They see it as a lottery ticket. And that's what pisses me off about the giveaways, is that it just fosters a gambling mindset. These are real challenges. They are worth actual dollars that you would normally have to pay. And so approach it. If you win it, you have to approach it. There is real money on the line. You pass that challenge. You have a funded account. Do not gamble it away. That's why I'm not a fan of them. But I mean, I can't control what y'all do with them. But Chase could always do like a trading review of their account, maybe like their actual trades versus their strategy. I mean, I would love to sit with him. I make that offer available now for anybody that wants to get in my DMs and help them look through stuff. It's certainly available now. I'll do that now, but I just don't know how to attach that to an actual challenge other than just offering it, because that offer is there for everyone right now. Cisco, can I ask your general thoughts on differences between silver and gold? I feel like gold whipsaws for no reason often, but silver seems to respect the trend more. You know what? I haven't pulled up a silver chart in over a year probably. So I don't know what the correlation is or how it moves actually. So I don't have much of an opinion on that. Sorry, Marlon. Good morning, Venators. Good morning, Marlon. Welcome in. Live stream attendees are committed. They absolutely are, Jignesh. You guys are here every day, and I appreciate it. Good afternoon, George. Cisco, are you allowed to use your own code on future accounts you buy in this $10K to $2 million challenge? Absolutely. I can use my own code. Anybody can use the code. I can use the code. It is just a discount code for anyone to use. But God, there's a fly and I hate flies, man. I mean, I know he's just trying to live his best life, but it's ruining my life right now. Red Ezekiel, what's up? What's up? Spiffy Smitty, yeah, we don't want to pull a Spiffy Smitty like last time. Brother, I hope you win. I hope you win, Spiffy. Although you were the reason that we had such a hilarious stream. You and James Spencer, both of you won. And immediately after we redrew, both of you show up. That was hilarious. Cisco, the giveaway accounts, do they only have 50% profit split? Oh no, they're regular classic challenges, so it's 80%. The giveaway accounts are classic two-step challenges. So you have 80% profit split. You have 10% overall account drawdown. You have 5% daily drawdown, and it's all balance based, not equity. You have an 8% profit target for phase 1 and a 5% profit target for phase 2. They're excellent accounts, great accounts. Matthew, I think if you have that mindset, you'll just lose the live account if you passed anyway, and that person still has a lot of work to do. Yeah, they do. Trading Night, hello, what's up, brother? S-Boy for the content. Muhammad, you can do the review every 15 days and make it a video or stream. That would be a good one. I mean, it would be cool. I don't know how to enforce it. Like, I don't know how to make it. There's no way that I could actually enforce them to do the review with me. Like, hey, every week we'll sit down, we'll review your account. I mean, it would be an interesting video review, interview content. I think people would watch that. I mean, maybe, I don't know. We're going to be doing these every week. We'll come up with something and maybe try something one time or another. David Dreams, good morning. Venators, what is hedging on prop firms? On prop firms, hedging is if, let's say you you can hedge on one account, but most of the time that's not allowed. It's where you take a sell position on your account. Let's say you have two accounts with a prop firm, and you have two 10K accounts, right? And you take a buy on euro dollar on one, and you take a sell on euro dollar on the other. They don't allow that. You can't hedge against accounts. And in fact, a lot of these prop firms, because a lot of people are funded with multiple firms, they will communicate with each other, even these prop firms. And if they find out you're hedging on against multiple funds on different firms, they'll even ban you. So they basically, it's a gambling technique, really. It's like you can go huge lot on this euro dollar trade on a buy and a huge lot on this euro dollar sell on two different firms or even in the same firm, and you'll lose the one, but you're going to have a massive win on the other. So it's not really there's no trading strategy. It's just get in the market. The market's going to go up or down. You don't know. And so you're just gambling. One of them's going to win. One of them's going to lose. It's not a profitable trading system, and it will do a lot of damage to prop firms. So they ban that. They ban that kind of trading. What about to win the next giveaway? You need to submit your trading strategy. Maybe we could make that maybe the comment. What's your trading strategy in the comment section? Like for the comment, briefly explain your trading strategy. That could be an interesting way to get people to register. I can hand pick the winner. They have given me no restrictions on how I pick the winners. I can I can just I could just message you privately and say, "Hey, I'm giving you a 10K account." They obviously they want me to use it to give them exposure. So we'll do it. We'll do the public giveaway, and then I can just pick whoever. So I don't have to use a Twitter picker. They are my accounts to give away. So some of them maybe I'll do that. Some of them maybe I will just give away. The problem is that once I do that, y'all, my DMs, I probably get 3 to 4 DMs a day of people begging me for money or for an account. So that's why I don't like hand picking them, because I just feel like it opens up the doors. It makes it, I don't want to come across as biased, although I am biased. And I mean, I like you guys and I wish I could give every one of you a 10K account. I just don't have that many to give away. So we'll see. Let's see. Have this question from your interview with Bespoke. If you take a trade and it hits stop loss and still present another opportunity with the same zone of interest, do you go in for a second time? I do not, Dennis. I take one loss per day. That's it. Aditya, can you please pick from chat? Well, yes, I can. I don't have a way to randomly pick from the chat. The best way to do that is kind of the way we're doing it now, where you have to be live on the chat right now, or you have to be live on the stream, and you don't necessarily have to be in the chat, but I don't have a way to just keep track of everyone who's in the chat. I don't have a way to scrape all that information quickly and then do a random draw off that. What if there was one winner a week that the condition is they have to go over the account once every week with the stream? Yeah, that's somebody who said something similar earlier. It's not a bad idea. I just not sure I can enforce it, but we'll see. We may try that once. Muhammad, I just want to take a moment and thank you. After listening to your to my psychology is greatly improved from taking straight at 2 weeks. I'm seeing improvement. Thanks, Muhammad. It's been 3 days since I implemented the order block strategy, 2 take profit and 1 break even. Loving the strategy. That's awesome, buddy. That's awesome. Stay patient. I'm going to try and kill this fly. Hold on. Almost got him. Oh, I stunned him. Oh, yeah, he did. He ain't going to be bothering me anymore today. Muhammad, that's awesome. I'm glad it's being helpful for you. I really did want this stream to be something that would be helpful for people who are struggling to pass challenges, and show you what it actually takes from a mindset perspective, from a patience perspective, from an execution perspective. Here's how you pass challenges. There is no rush. Every prop firm out there, at least you should only be taking challenges with prop firms that offer no time limits. Do not do a challenge with a time limit. It's bad for you. Don't do it. And all of them now offer some variation of a no time limit challenge. So Bespoke is fantastic. I would love for you to use them. I would love for you to use that discount code, but you don't have to. There's other good prop firms out there right now that have good trading conditions and all of that. So, but this is why we did this stream, and I'm getting more and more messages of people who are saying it's helpful. So I love getting those messages. It definitely encourages me. So keep sending them to me. If it's been helpful, I love to hear about it. And if there's things that you think that would be more helpful that I could do, I'd love to know what those are. So Subin says, so I have to comment my strategy here on the chat to be eligible. No, you don't. No, you don't. We were talking about the next giveaway, maybe making it a condition to be eligible to win. For this giveaway, all you have to do is like, comment, and retweet that Twitter post. If you've already retweeted it, if you've already liked it, if you've already commented, you're good to go. But if you haven't retweeted that link yet of that post, you need to go retweet that link, or else your name won't show up as an option for the drawing. Marlon says, I'll be using the Venator code a lot in the future. That's a solid. It is a fantastic deal. I was kind of blown away. I was expecting them to be like, hey, we can give your guys like an 8% discount. And when they said, so basically what they offered, well, I don't know if I can get into all that, but basically they said, we can work with a certain percentage and you can take a cut and they can take a cut. So when you use that Venator discount, one of the ways that they're reimbursing me for my basically pumping them on the live stream, there's a small monetary, very small. It's not, believe me, it's not a huge amount that they're paying me. Our stream is still pretty small comparatively to other streamers out there. They are paying me for my time. But the other way is by everyone who uses that discount code, I will get a very small affiliate commission off of that. So it does benefit the stream when you use that discount code. But when they told me that it was, I could pick either give my people a bigger discount and I take a smaller cut, or I could give you guys a smaller discount and I take a bigger cut. And I was like, dude, give them the bigger discount. Like that's going to be the draw. More people are going to want to use that discount. I would much rather have you guys get a bigger benefit from this than me. That's, again, the whole point of me doing this stream was to help you all. If I help you all, I'm going to be just fine. So that's what I'm trying to do. And so use that discount code. It's great. The Fivers Bootcamp has a 1-year time limit. Super chill on time limit. Yep, they do have a 1 year. I don't like I'm not a fan of their, I need to go back and look. I haven't been on the Fivers website. What is their drawdown limits? And I think their leverage is low, and I think their drawdown's pretty low, but I'm not sure. After that payout, going Bespoke, since their return with Venator code is by far the best out of prop firms for top rapid account. Absolutely. 85% profit split off the bat. It's huge. 15% discount plus an 85% profit split. It's a fantastic deal. A discount code is Venator. Here, I'll put it in here. Oh, I can't type. Discount code is Venator, capital V. It is live. I have not used it to buy an account, but I have used it to, I've like gone through the checkout process to make sure it all works, and it does all work. So I'm not sure if anybody has used it yet. I haven't looked to see, but it is live. It does work. Fivers, 1 to 10 leverage, 3 stages, 6% profit with 5% drawdown. Once you pass, then every 5% profit, 25K and 4% drawdown. Yeah, their drawdown's just really low, and their leverage is really low. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to use that. I mean, the profit target's lower, but the drawdown is tiny. tiny, and the leverage is tiny. It's like a one-step challenge on all these other firms. It just doesn't make any sense. There's so many other good firms with better conditions than that right now. Lifetime 85% profit split is a lot. It is a lot. I was blown away when they made that offer. So they have the ability to change that when the contract runs out. So I don't know how long. I mean, I know it's good for the contract period, but I don't know after that. I mean, it could go away, and they could take the sponsorship away. It's not like this is a never ending. This is going to be an evaluated thing. Like if my ability to influence people to not use Bespoke doesn't increase their bottom line, which they can track, then I'm not sure the sponsorship will stick around forever. So we're going to try and take advantage of it as much as we can while we have it. Anyone confident in themselves should aim for biggest profit split over discounts, as you get a refund anyway. You get the refund 100%. You get 100% of your money back on your payout. So always the biggest discount with the highest profit split is always the better deal. 100%. My thought was, if I can pass it, other prop firms shouldn't be daunting. I mean, true, but why not just go with a prop firm that offers you better trading conditions right off the bat? And I'm not trying to make you feel bad if you're using fivers. I'm just saying that there are a lot of prop firms that are going to give you way better trading conditions right now. And you're going to have more drawdown to work with, and you're going to have better leverage. You're going to have better trading conditions. It just, like, if I'm going to do the fivers, it's going to be because they're the last firm that I haven't been max funded with. Then I'll go to the fivers. They're way down on my list to try to get into right off the bat. Matthew says, I like how with Bespoke you can have a combined funding of $2 million, whereas with most. That's the other thing with Bespoke, dude. They have the largest maximum purchasable account size. $2 million for their two-step. You can purchase. You don't have to wait for scaling. You can just buy the accounts when you have the money to buy the accounts. It's the highest in the industry. It's the best. There's no one out there offering more allocation to manage than Bespoke before scaling. So you can scale up to 2 million with them, or you can just go buy it. Like other accounts are like 300K. Like my funded FX is 300K. My funded FX is a great prop firm, but you can only get 300K on their two-step challenge. I think the funded trader is like 600K on their two-step. 600K, I think is, no, I think Lark funding has $1 million. But Lark funding, still pretty new, still pretty small. I think they're still trying to get some traction in the industry. But I think they offer $1 million in maximum purchasable funding. But Bespoke offers you $2 million that you can buy. They are definitely top 3 in the prop firm space right now, in my opinion. You aren't at all. I wasn't as educated about what prop firms were out there. They were big and secure. They are a big, secure. They've been around a long time. Fivers aren't going anywhere. They're a solid company. Absolutely, they're a solid company. But there are a lot of other better. There are a lot of better options for traders to get funded, and I would encourage you to use them. In fact, I would encourage you to use Bespoke. Bespoke is it's the jam. Your psychology has been my greatest take home from the live stream. Calm and following the process. That's awesome. Good to hear. And that's quite honestly, that's the takeaway that you need to pass challenges. It's not, you don't have to use my strategy. You just have to execute. You just need to stay calm. There's no rush. There's nothing to fear. There's no pain. You're not missing out on anything. This is just the way traders trade. We got about 30 more minutes and we'll get into our giveaway here. If you're just joining the stream, if you haven't retweeted the original giveaway post, make sure you do that, or else your name will not be put into the hat for the draw. Shadow Trades. How about Maven? Maven's new. Maven, there's been some drama around them in the early days. I don't know much about them. I think they're doing okay. I'm not sure, but they made a big splash right when they launched. So I don't know much about Maven. I know that they're growing and there's a lot of people that like them. Is the cap is 2 million, can ask how they offer 4 million. So you have 2 million for the 2-step classic challenge, which is pass phase 1, pass phase 2. They offer a 1-step challenge, and you can also get $2 million in max allocation on their 1-step challenge. I don't like their 1-step challenge. I don't like any 1-step challenges. They work a lot like the Fivers, where you have like 4% daily drawdown and like 5% maximum account drawdown, something like that. But you still have the higher profit targets and all that. So I'm not a fan of the 1-steps in general, not just Bespoke, but across the board. I'm not a fan of 1-step challenges. There's plenty of funding available through 2-step challenges on multiple firms. Bespoke did an interview yesterday with Andrew in FX. Great follow, by the way. He's from Romania. For that person that's in here from Romania, they just did an interview with a guy from Romania on Bespoke's YouTube channel yesterday, and he's managing like $3.6 million in funding right now, all 2-step classic challenges. There's millions of dollars in funding available, millions. So your goal as a trader is just to become a professional challenge passer. If you can become a professional challenge passer, it means you're always making 5% or 8%. 5% or 8% over and over and over. So just become a professional challenge passer. And here on this stream, I'm teaching you how to do that. Rob Cash, hi, welcome in. Avishal Kusial, Lark Funding just further changed the game with its reset feature. That's right, they did just offer that. So Lark Funding now offers, if you have a funded account and you breach the account, you can get a reset to get right back into your funded account without having to go back through phase 1 and phase 2. It's a great new feature. It is a case-by-case basis, if I understand it. Like, you have to request it, and then they will look at your account. And if you've been with them for X amount of time, you've been consistent in the way that you trade, etc., then they will give you the option to reset that funded account without having to go through the challenge process again. It's a pretty cool feature. We'll see how it plays out and how the industry reacts to that. Now that I have a solid company, I'm willing to look into Bespoke. I highly encourage you to use Bespoke. They are top-notch. I agree, Avishal. They are top-notch. Muhammad, Bespoke is my next target. I'm going to max it out. Let's go. Max it out, man. Trading night. Most of traders I know are like, I need to trade every day. Thank you for showing us the right way to play this game. Thanks, Trading Night. I appreciate that. And most of them are taking multiple trades per day. When the stats show those traders that are only taking 10 to 12 trades a month are the ones that are consistently reaching the highest payouts. Aditi, what about Funded Next? It spreads very good. Funded Next is a pretty good firm too. I have not used them for any challenges or funded accounts, so I can't speak to them personally, but I have looked at them, and they will be on the list once we get through Bespoke's $2 million max funding. I will. They're on the list. I don't know where I'll go next after Bespoke. We'll just have to see who the best is out there. But right now, $2 million. Trying to get to $2 million with them will be the goal. Funded next is From My Country, but I don't trust them. They make silly issues really big. I have heard some stuff. I have heard some things that they'll deny some payouts, and they'll come up with some crazy obscure rule about not letting you do this or that. Easy SMC. Hi, it looks I found my people here. Welcome in, Easy SMC. There is a seat at the table for you at the tribe. So welcome in. Welcome in to all the new hunters, all the new Venators. Shadow Trades, you spoke about psychology. Stay calm, don't rush, no fear, and always execute. Can you say more about psychology? I can't say more than that. It's probably the most important thing. Once you have your technical analysis, once you have your strategy, once you know, here's where I enter and why I enter. That's just basic knowledge. It doesn't take a rocket scientist or a brain surgeon to learn a strategy. Once you learn a strategy, everything else is psychology, mindset, self-discipline, emotional maturity. Everything else. Can you execute when those false alarms are blaring in your head? They're telling you to take a trade, you're missing out on profits. They're yelling and screaming at you to get into a trade, even though your setup's not there. Or jumping in before your setup has completely formed. So getting in early. Or being scared, you see your setup, it fits perfectly, and then being scared to take the trade because you don't want to take a loss. All of that is psychology. And it truly is what's keeping most of you from being able to pass these challenges consistently. You're not going to be able to pass every single challenge you take. I'm not going to be able to pass every challenge. We're in 6% drawdown. We might lose this challenge or this funded account. It can happen. But in general, I know what my stats are. I know what my data is. And so I can trade confidently knowing that over the next 100 trades, the more I keep my focus on the next 100 trades, the probabilities and the statistics that my edge has in the market is going to play out. So I don't care what I don't care what happens on the next trade. All I care about is, did I execute my trading plan today as accurately as I could? That's the mark of a successful trader. At the end of every trading session, the profitable traders don't look at their profit and loss to determine whether or not they had a successful day. They evaluate, did I execute my system? That is the mark of a successful trader. It does not matter what your P&L says. It doesn't matter what your percentage gain or loss was on any one day. The only thing that matters is, did I stick to my plan? Did I follow the rules? Was I a boring systems operator today? That's your job, is just to execute the plan in front of you. It's not to get rich. Your plan is not to win a trade. That's not your goal. Your goal is to execute your system. And if your system has an edge in the marketplace, then over time, it's going to produce profits for you. So many people get into drawdown. They lose 2 trades in a row. They lose 3 trades in a row. They lose 4 trades in a row. And what do? They blow up their system. They go on YouTube. They type in trading strategy. They try to learn a new one. They start back testing, and they just ditch everything that they were doing because they lost 3 in a row or 4 in a row. And the true mark of profitable and consistently profitable traders is really sticking to your plan and knowing that your plan will produce profits over the course of the long term if you just consistently execute. So that's my psychology rant for the day. We can get into it more. Read Ezekiel, how do professional traders on Twitter manage to pass 8% and 5% challenges in minimum time than only targeting 2 to 3 a month on their funded accounts? Do they have different trading plan on challenges versus funded? Most of them, this is probably where I differ from a lot of traders. Like the guy that Bespoke interviewed yesterday, he's a great trader, but he even says he will risk 2 to 3, sometimes 4% per trade on the challenge to pass it quickly. And then as soon as he gets funded, he's only risking 0.5% or 1% per trade. So he's really kind of gambling on the challenges, and then he tries to back it off and become more consistent on the funds. Not my mindset. My mindset is, what is your trading plan? If your trading plan is good enough over time to consistently produce 5% or 8%, why would you change things when you're funded? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's the same. It's still a demo account. It's still the same. It's all demo. It's all paper trading. You have no idea if you're being A-booked by your prop firm. Most people are not being A-booked. Probably even on their funded traders. I bet you it's a very small percentage of funded traders that are actually being A-booked by these prop firms. So I don't change anything when I'm funded. My goal is not to treat that funded account like anything different than the way I trade a challenge. It's just another challenge. Now I'm just getting payouts from it. And if I lose that funded account, guess what? I'm a professional challenge passer. I'll go pass another one. So I don't change anything, but a lot of people do. A lot of people. Now here's where that might change is. A lot of them could keep trading. So they have multiple funded accounts and they won't copy trade. Let's say they have 300K accounts. They'll make 2 to 3% on one and then they'll stop trading it, let that profit sit. And then they just go to another account and they start trading it until they get 2 to 3%. And then they set that one aside. And then they go to another one, make 2 to 3%. They're not copy trading across all of them at one time. So it's technically, they're not necessarily changing the way they trade. It's more that when they're locking in a certain percentage of profits, they stop trading on that account and they'll move to another account that they haven't traded on at all. So it's similar, but it's different. They're not continuing to keep trading. They're just locking in a certain percentage profit and then they go to another account, work on that one. So, but really, you have to have multiple funded accounts to do that. And most people don't even have one funded account. I got banned from their Discord, Funded Next, just for suggesting to get low commissions and low spread like FTMO. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Hooligan, what's the commission per lot on EU for Bespoke? $4. $4 commission round trip. It's really good. Avishal, how much are you risking per trade? 2% per trade. Easy SMC says, I watched your stream yesterday and you totally changed how I trade. Wow, one day. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that it was such a big impact after even just one day. So I'm glad you're back. Good morning, The Stone. Sir, you Dev, just got in. Any updates? No updates. We're waiting for news. We have big red folder news at 8:15 for euro and 8:30 for the dollar. So we're not doing anything until after the news hits. We will be drawing our 10K account challenge winner here in about 10 minutes. Are you talking about Andrew? Yes, Biolemansky. I'm talking about Andrew NFX. Great interview, great trader. Yeah, that Bespoke interview is up if you want to go watch and listen to that. You know, I don't know if it was as good as as Venator's was. I'm not sure it's is quite on that same level, but maybe I'm a little biased. It was a great interview. I enjoyed listening to it and watching it. Muhammad, he's talking about Noman. Boris, watched your interview with Bespoke a few days ago. It changed my trading style. Today I passed phase 2. Thank you, Venator. That's awesome, man. Boris the Kid, will you send me a DM message on Twitter? Because I love to be able just to show other people uh, the impact that the stream is having. It helps get more exposure. I'd love to hear that, man. Shoot me a DM over on Twitter. Or just tag me on Twitter in a post and I can retweet it. Either way, I'd love to do that. I don't believe whatever he says. Noman's interesting. I'm not sure what to think about him, but he's it seems like he's passing a ton of challenges. He's got a massive amount of capital he's managing, so Venator's was legendary. Thank you, Avishal. It is still their most watched YouTube video of all time. Now, they've only had their YouTube channel for a few months, so that's not a long time. But I'm going to hang on to that #1 viewership ranking as long as I can. It will probably get surpassed at some point. But right now, my interview with Bespoke Funding is the most watched video on their YouTube channel. And we're going to wear that badge until we get taken down. Yeah, Noman, not Andrew. Noman's is different. Andrew was pretty consistent on what he said. Do you use a copy trader to trade all your accounts or trade each one separately? I use a copy trader. We use Social Trader Tools. I've got it right here. We use Social Trader Tools to copy all of our accounts. So I use this copier. So I trade and copy off of my 10K live funded account, and it copies to the phase 2 challenge, the 10K phase 2, and then it copies also over to the phase 1 100K. And it just multiplies the lots. The lot size that comes in from the funded account, it just multiplies them depending on the size of the account so that it's the same risk across all accounts. That's the way I do it. Get back over here. The most viewed video will be taken out by someone from the stream. I would love to see someone on this stream get funded with Bespoke, get a payout, and do an interview with them. That would be, I would be so freaking happy if one of you got funded, got a payout, and did an interview with Bespoke. That would be freaking awesome. That would probably be the proudest that I've ever felt, besides one of my own children. If that happened, that would be so freaking awesome. That would be crazy. What we need to do is I need to go check my YouTube watch. That's what I need to do. Let's go check the studio. Let's see what our watch hours are up to. We need to get to 3,000 watch hours. We were 175 hours away yesterday. And today we are at 3K, baby. Let's go. 3,000 watch hours. Hell yeah. Way to go, guys. That's freaking awesome. Y'all did it, man. Y'all pushed me over. We are now able to get monetized on YouTube, baby. Let's do it. Super chat incoming. I love it. I love it. We'll have to. I'll maybe go through that. See if how it, if it's immediate, like how quick I can get that going. But that's freaking awesome, man. That is so cool. 2 months ago, 2 months, y'all. 2 months ago, zero people were watching this stream, and now 2 months in, we're monetized, baby. We are monetized on YouTube. That's freaking awesome. Dude, that's great. Oh man, that makes my day. Even if I don't care what else happens today, that's a huge goal. I had that goal marked down, but I honestly, the goal that I had marked down for monetization was by the end of this year. I was like, man, if we could get monetized by the end of this year, I would be feeling really good. And we're 2 months in, 2 freaking months in. Do you have any advice for competitions? I'm in the 350 position in funded next July competition. So the free competitions that these prop firms offer, those are the accounts that you gamble on. I mean, quite honestly, those are the accounts that you have to take bigger risks on, because you're not going to have a shot to win unless you're getting extremely lucky and over leveraging. I've always said it's good to have a free prop firm challenge, their monthly competitions. It's good to have a couple of those, because when you're live trading, let's say you take a loss and you just feel that urge to do something stupid, you can close down your challenge account, open up your competition account, go full tilt, and there's no loss. So that's the way I kind of view competition accounts, is that they can be there for you to scratch that degen itch that we all get. And if you want a revenge trade, do it on your competition account. Otherwise, you just have to get freaking lucky. Man, guys, I cannot believe we got to 3,000 hours. That is so awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is huge. My Venator tribe, man, I love you guys. Hey, Corey, welcome in. We're just a couple of minutes away from our 10K account picker. We'll find out who's going to win. Daz, people make over 100%, but where are they on the leaderboards? Yeah, they don't exist on leaderboards. They're complete gamblers. They've gotten completely lucky. And that's really the only way to win. Yeah, you can close them down. I mean, you can keep them running. I mean, I don't care. It's whatever you want to do. But thank you guys for running those. I appreciate it. Aditya, the value you are providing is beyond anything. I wish you get 100K subscriber figures. 100K subs? That was not on my goal list, and it seems completely unrealistic, but maybe I should increase my goal to 100K subscribers. Currently, my goal for 100 for my current goal for YouTube subscribers is 1,000. That's my current goal. Is 1,000 YouTube subscribers. We're almost at 700 YouTube subscribers. We're getting pretty close to 700 YouTube subscribes. So we'll see how it grows. But I know it's not like this. I don't have an aggressive style of trading. You're not gonna just sit in here and get 10 trades called in 2 hours. That's not how I trade. That's not how professional traders trade. So I know it's going to be a slow growth, but I know that the people that stick around will probably be more loyal anyway. Get those likes up. Yes, thanks, Marlon. Get those likes up. Please hit that like button on the stream. I would appreciate it. We're just about to do our giveaway. 2 months in. Yeah, thank you. I only trade BTC with my personal account. Prop firms are new for me. Well, I highly recommend Bespoke, Rob Cash. Bespoke is the official sponsor of our 10K to $2 million funding challenge, and I'm grateful for their partnership. They give us a discount, a 15% off, and 85% lifetime profit split discount if you use the code Venator at checkout. And they also give us 10K accounts to give away. These are 10K two-step classic challenges. We will be giving them away every single week in the live stream, at least one per week, sometimes more than one. And those are all to benefit you. They all come from our generous sponsor, Bespoke Funding. So if you haven't yet, this is your last chance. This is your last chance to retweet that tweet that I just put in the chat. If you have not retweeted that original post, we are about to do our giveaway. And if you have not retweeted that link, your name will not be in the giveaway picker. So you have to, if you've already done it, you only have to do it once. If you've done it once, you're good to go. You don't have to do it multiple times. But I'm about to load that up, and we're going to pick our 10K account winner. Welcome into the live stream. If you're here for the 10K account giveaway, we're going to pull that up. Let me get over to my Twitter picker. And let me pull this up here onto this window so everyone can follow along. All right, so we're going to put our post link right here. And there it is. There's the post that we're using. If you again, you've got just a few more minutes to or just a few more moments. We're picking one winner today. The winner must be following at Venator. Gosh, you can't type when everybody's watching. At Venator Trading and at Bespoke Funding. And you must be live on the stream. You don't have to have a picture. Tweet count is any, account age is any, and latest tweet any. There's no minimums on that. We're going to continue. And then you can see all of the names. We have 360 entries, but there's only 56 people. So you have a 1 in 56 chance of winning today, because there's only 56 of the 360 people are here. So if they're not on the stream, then this is just some of them. Obviously, there's how many pages? There's 36 pages. So just because you don't see your name here, it's fine. We're still, your name is still in here. I'm not going to go through every page so you can all see your names. All right. Continue. Here we go. All right. The second winner of our 10K account is Unusual Activity. Unusual Activity. If you're in the chat, I need to know that, and I need you to DM me. We will give you 30 seconds to come forward, and then we will redraw. Usual Activity Z is the handle. Unusual Activity. Are you here on the stream? Let me know. It doesn't look like it because usually they jump up real quick as soon as they see their name. So it looks like Unusual Activity is not on the stream, and that is unfortunate for them. Redraw. Chat, should we redraw? Has time run out? Redraw, redraw, redraw. All right. We're going to redraw. Here we go. Our redraw is going to be Aisha. Aisha, are you here on the stream with us today? Let me know in the chat if you're here, Aisha. Aisha FZ is the Twitter handle. Aisha, are you here? Man, looks like we're going to go 0 for 2. Looks like we're going 0 for 2. Oh. All right. Aisha's not here. 2 people decided not to show up today. And they just missed out on a free 10K account challenge. All right, here we go. Aditya. Hey, man. Welcome in. Got the DM ready just in case. That's right. You need to DM me on Twitter. And currently I have no DMs. Actually, I do have a couple that I haven't answered yet. But they're not anywhere in there. All right, we need to redraw. So we're going to redraw. All right, here we go. Attempt number 3 to find a winner in the chat. Here we go. The redraw. Good luck to everybody redrawing right now. Javier at Ram Speculated. Javier, are you on the stream with us today live? Let's go, Javier. Are you here? Man, all of these people could have won a 10K account, and all they had to do was just be on the stream. Aditya says, I'm very consistent. I'm not very consistent. Actually had emergency come up, so shifted away from trading. But we're back now. Welcome back, Aditya. Glad you're here. Redraw. 2 accounts for tomorrow. Now we're gonna find someone today. It's fine. Javier is not here. Unusual activity. Aisha. Javier. Spiffy. See how it feels, Spiffy? See how it feels, buddy? Yeah, when they watch the replay, they're going to be pissed. Got to be on the live stream to be able to win. That's the name of the game. You got to show up. Hey, man, we're up to 69 viewers live stream. We're trying to find a winner. And so far, no winners. We may be at our highest, we may have our highest stream count right now, 70 at once, almost 70. All right, we're redrawing. Here we go. Good luck to the 70 of you in this room. We're going to find somebody. Somebody's going to win this thing. Here we go. Redrawing. Sean at Sean Trades FX. Sean, are you here in the live stream? Sean, are you in the live stream? You have just a few seconds to let me know you're in the chat, and then you have to DM me on Twitter and we'll get you sorted. But if you're not here, we're going to keep going. Man, yesterday, the very first one we drew, Michael D won. Michael's here today. Michael, did you get your account? Did they hook you up with your account yet? Let me know. Sean is not here. Wah, wah. Man, 0 for 4. Good. I'm glad they hooked you up. Good to hear that. 4 people missing. I know. What the hell? You sign up to win a 10K challenge. It clearly says 8 a.m. Eastern. It clearly says you have to be on the stream to win. Why would you register for an account and then just not show up to win? I don't understand that. This is a free 10K challenge with one of the top 3 firms in the space. I don't get it. All right, redrawing. Here we go. Attempt number 5 for someone in the stream. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Let's go. Come on. Gara Hussein. Gara Hussein, let's go. Are you in here? Come on, Gara. Let me know you're in here. Kudos, bro. Is this breaker on EU legitimate? Looking like price wants to display slower. It could be, but we're not taking any trades until after the dollar news comes out at 8:30. And so we'll have to wait until the 15-minute candle closes after 8:30 news. So it doesn't matter what's happening on euro dollar right now. There's ECB rate decision at 8:15. So that's why it's flying around right now. And then you've got euro dollar. You've got USD news at 8:30 right after that. So nothing to do. Just let price whip around whatever it's going to do while the news. Freaking joke. This is fifth knot here too. Guys, it just means one of you is going to win. So every time we redraw and there's not a winner, you just have more chances for your name to come up. I don't know. Somebody needs to go out there and message all of these people and say, you would have won if you were on the stream. Because I feel bad for them. Maybe next time they have a chance tomorrow. Like they could come back tomorrow, but they've got to be on the stream. Somebody needs to message all these people and just let them know if they had been on the stream, they would have won a 10K account. 5 people could have had a 10K account if they had just been on the stream in the last 10 minutes. You don't even have to watch the whole stream. You just have to be here for 10 minutes of it. You should give it to me just for redemption. I really, really want to. I really, really want to. All right, here we go. Redrawing. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Redraw. Active dates. Active dates. Anybody. Active dates. Active dates. 0 for 6, it looks like, y'all. Oh for 6. One of you is going to win. Not as active as his name. I love these. Yesterday, there was absolutely no drama. There was no drama. We picked a winner. Michael was here. He got his account, and we moved on. And today, my gosh, all the drama. How do I change my username? Asking for a friend. I'm not sure. Hey, 72 on the stream. Let's go. Love it. Or 71. Now it's 72. It goes back and forth depending on which one to look at. Welcome in, y'all. All right, we're going to keep drawing. No active dates. 04, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is somebody going to message all these people? I'm not going to do it, but somebody message all those people. Be like, man, if you had been on the live stream, you would have won. Send them a screenshot. All right, here we go. Next redraw. If you saw this on TV, you wouldn't believe it. What's going on? Nothing's going on. Now, where did the Twitter picker window go? Where did my window go? Bring all the front. Nope. What the heck? Where did my window go? I put TradingView up there, and now Twitter picker's gone. Here we go with amateur hour again. Somebody help the old guy. How does he get the Twitter picker window back up? If I go to Chrome, hey, there we go. All right, good to know. All right, we got it back up. Citria, let's go, young guy. Yep, fun day for us. Lucky number 7. Maybe it is lucky number 7. All right, here we go. Redrawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lucky number 7. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Matthew Hope. Matthew Hope is here. I saw his name. Matthew Hope. Hey! That's right. Way to go, buddy. I knew you were here. Congrats, man. Congrats. Big win for you today, Matt. Glad you're here, and thanks for watching the stream and being a loyal viewer. You won the 10K account with Bespoke Funding. Send me a DM on Twitter, and I will give you instructions on how to claim that account. So way to go, buddy. Thanks for watching. Congrats. I hope that you will use this account and take advantage of it. I hope that you will treat it like an actual account that you paid for, man. That's my goal, is that you actually treat it well, and take advantage of this. Get funded, get a payout. Let me do an interview with you, and let's just kill it, man. You've got this. You've got this. So way to go, Matt. Well done, buddy. Good job for just being patient. See what happens when you're patient. Good things come to those who wait. Math. We'll do another draw tomorrow, y'all. We have one more 10K account to give away tomorrow. We'll do that at 8 a.m. Eastern. And we'll get one more winner in there from the live stream. So make sure if you have to leave now, that's cool. You know, whatever. I hope you'll stick around to the end of the stream. We may get a good trade set up here after this news hits. So just thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got our 3,000 big day, man. Matthew wins a 10K count. We crossed our 3,000 hour threshold on YouTube. So now we are eligible for monetization, which means we can do merch store. We can do super chat on the stream. And yeah, the next milestone for YouTube is 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. And then we can get ad revenue off of that too. So you guys are the reason the stream is kicking off the way it is, just in the short amount of time. So thank you guys. I do appreciate it. It wouldn't be what it is if you weren't here. So thanks. Matt says, okay, we'll do. I will. I'm in a good place with my trading right now. Good to hear. And I'm glad you won, man. Alpha Bridge, hey Brad, what's good? Not much, man. Matthew says, I'll be here. I've been having your stream on while I wait for my setups all last week and this week. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. I promise you, just having a community of traders that are going through what you're going through, and we're all watching the charts together. We're all practicing patience. We're all talking through, you know, when you're sitting there alone and you're just trying to find your setups and you don't have it and there's nothing else going on and you're just staring at candles and watching candles print by yourself in your room or your office or on your phone or in your car or wherever, it's so much harder. And when you have an environment like this where we can all get in one space at one time and we can talk it all through together, it really can improve your psychology for how you trade your system. It doesn't have to be my system. It does not have to be this system. So that's it. Mr. Jesus is in awe. I'm sorry, Jesus. Come back tomorrow, man. You have another chance to win. And listen, we're giving away a 10K account every single week, at least one every single week from here on out. So the more you watch, the more likely you are to win. You have the best shot at winning a 10K account is on my live stream. I promise you. All these other giveaways that people are doing, they're not. You don't have a 1 in 50 chance with everyone else. You do here. You do here. You have the best chance at winning a 10K account on this live stream than anywhere else. Your hard work's paying off. Thanks, Aditya. I appreciate that. Daz, you should be able to run the giveaways via YouTube now too. Yeah, we can do them on YouTube. We can do comment on videos and stuff like that. I need to make a short or make a video that people have to comment on. Maybe we'll do that next week. I'll make a new video or make a new short and put it up and use that as our giveaway. Because then we could make it sub. You have to sub to the YouTube channel. You have to be subscribed to Venator Trading on YouTube. And that will help get our subs up on YouTube as well. We need another, for those that were asking about the watch hours, we do need another 1,000. We need to get to 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. That's the actual true YouTube mark for monetization. So they have two levels. They have your first level, which we just crossed, which is 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. And that gives you some very basic monetization for your YouTube channel. Like you can do super chat, you can do a merch store, you could do a subscription to your channel itself, all those kinds of things. So then the next one is ad revenue. Right now, I'm not eligible for ad revenue. I have to get 1,000 YouTube subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to be eligible for ad revenue. So if you want to keep streaming, we do need to get to 4,000 hours. You're more than welcome to keep those streams going. You don't have to. We can tackle that once we get to 1,000 subs, because we're closer to 1,000 watch hours than we are to 1,000 subs. We still have to get 300 more people to sub the YouTube account. So, and that's a little bit further off in my mind than getting another 1,000 watch hours. This week has been rough. First 2 weeks of the month were great. Caught some great yen sells. Now the last 4 trades. 2 hit my stop loss. 2 are break even. Still doing good, but the market changed this month. Market's been tough, man. This is my first red month. I had a red month. No, this is my first red month of the year. I was break even in February or March. I need to go back and look. But man, July has been bad. The setups just haven't been there, and the ones that were have not worked out. And that's just the way trading goes. But you have to trust your system. Don't change anything. Don't freak out. Losing streaks are going to come. They're going to happen. You can't throw everything out with a losing streak. They're going to happen. And next month, it could be the exact opposite of what you had this month. So just stick with it. Don't change anything. Shadow trades, you may get one. Just hang in there, man. You never know. Emmanuel missed out on a clean setup today out of bad proper preparation. Hurts more than a loss. How do you handle that? If I miss a trade because I wasn't prepared, then I make sure that I have something in my daily routine that makes sure I'm always prepared. Why? The question is, why weren't you prepared? Why weren't you prepared to execute? Is it because you woke up late? Is it because you forgot to set an alarm? Is it because you don't have to answer me on the stream, but why you have to ask yourself, why was I not in a position to execute that trade today? And what am I going to do differently from now on to make sure that I'm always prepared to execute? And just chalk it up. Every loss is a lesson. And if you missed a trade, number one, I hate saying you missed a trade because you don't ever really miss trades. You may not execute a trade. If your setup was there and you failed to execute because you were scared or because there was some other issue going on, you got to figure out what's the thing that you can put in place into your system to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Peter, I think you are not fair. Pick from the comments in the live stream. Peter, I would pick from the comments in the live stream, except there's no software that I am aware of, that I know of, that can scrape the live chat comments to pick a winner. So we're still picking winners from the actual live stream. But yeah, I mean, that's as fair as I can get. It's a random draw and they have to be watching. That's the only way to guarantee that someone in the stream is going to win. EU and GU on OTE levels right now. Yeah, they are pulled back quite aggressively now. They're down into the hourly order block here. We'll see. We still have news. We have dollar news that comes out at 8:30. So we still have one more 15-minute candle to print before we will be able to look for any kind of setups. So I'm more inclined to be bullish on the euro and the pound. So if we can get some liquidity runs here, and then we get a retrace, we get a displacement away, we might get a nice long setup here, maybe on pound. But we'll see. We'll just watch and be patient. Again, the euro news came out. They were expecting to have a 0.25% increase. They did get that. Everything hit their expectations. So the dollar, we have GDP and we have durable good orders month over month. So the GDP number will impact what happens here with the dollar. So we'll just watch. But you're definitely getting a big drop here on euro and some on pound. Dollar reached down into this volume imbalance, this daily volume imbalance. It reacted off of this volume imbalance here, and it's reacted off of this volume imbalance down here. The market does not just turn randomly. It moves from liquidity to liquidity every day. Every day. 4K hours. All right. We can do it easy. Yeah, it's not that much more. I mean, we knocked out the 3K pretty quick. So, yeah, if you want to keep streaming those, if you want to keep streaming, that's awesome, man. It definitely helps out the channel. We can knock out one criteria if we get to 4K. 1,000 subs, 4K hours will be done in 15 days. Don't worry. Oh, dude, if we could get there in 2 more weeks, that would be awesome. That's ambitious. At least for the subs. I feel like with the watch hours, if you guys keep streaming that stuff, we'll get there pretty quick on the watch hours. The subs, I don't know if we'll pick up 300 more subs in 2 weeks. Maybe. Do hours count for live stream views? I was told that hours count for live stream views. So if there's 40 people, 45, 50 people watching a live stream, and let's say 40 of you watch 2 hours, that's 80 hours. I believe that does count towards watch hours. Given that the dollar is rising so fast just before the news, do you think this is an indication it's likely to plummet after the news? Yes. I think we could be getting a liquidity grab here on the dollar. Running some sell side. You see this massive trend line here. This is all retail. So as soon as you see trend lines like this, there's liquidity under here. So I mean, it could be a shift in market structure. We don't know yet, but we'll see what happens when the dollar news comes out in another 30 seconds. We'll see what kind of reaction we get. There's software for YouTube comment picks. Other streamers do it. Yes, but not for live chat comments. Not for live chat comments. It's only comments that are underneath the video itself, not in the live chat. At least I haven't found one. If you know of a live chat comment picker, I'm more than happy to give it a roll. Absolutely. Tomorrow it won't. Tomorrow I have to follow the rules of the current giveaway, which are off the Twitter post. All right, there's your dollar news. Came out. Let's see. It's 2 minutes. 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 2 pushing hard, pretty bullish. Durable goods, dang. Durable goods orders was way higher. GDP, let me see if the GDP numbers come out here on the Forex Factory. GDP, ooh, big miss. They were expecting 3% on GDP, and it forecasted at 2.2. So way down on the GDP. Big miss. Oh no, wait. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Advanced GDP came in hotter. Okay, so they were expecting 1.8. It came in at 2.4. Unemployment claims, they were expecting 234, came in at 221. The GDP price index missed. Core durable orders were up. Durable good orders were way up. So yeah, it looks like the dollar is just rocketing off here, and that's fine. We'll just continue to wait. We'll just continue to wait and see what happens. But I'm anticipating that this is a run on liquidity. I am more bullish on these pairs than bearish, but we'll see. How are the other markets reacting here? GJ's caught in a middle of nothing. US 30, not any kind of massive reaction there off of that yet. I would have expected that. Gold is dropping like a rock. The Gilded Gal. Huge drops, huge swings. Pound USD just hit my stop loss. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You got to be careful with that news stuff. This is why I don't take trades before red folder news. I'm not going to get into a trade. I don't want to. It's just not worth the risk. Kenneth, 24/7. Look at you, man. 24 hours a day. How many hours would it take? How many days would it take to hit my 1,000 hours if Kenneth just streamed 24/7? Somebody do the math. Kenneth may get us over the hill quicker than anything. Just checking some messages here. All right. We're going to wait and see what happens here. Do we stay bullish, or does this start a new bullish dollar run here? Make sure you put YouTube subscription as a criteria for next week's giveaway and see the magic. Yes, we will do that for sure. We will certainly do YouTube subscription. Must be subscribed to the YouTube channel. And I'll probably make a short. And that will be where the comment, like you have to comment on the short. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, comment on the short, and we'll use that. But if you can find a live stream chat picker, I'll give it a try. I'm watching ICT mentorship, and he mentions not to trade news. 100%, you don't want to trade news. That's why we're not in a trade right now. We will do nothing until this 15-minute candle closes, and then we will evaluate the situation. US 30 finally starting to pop up here. Gold reacting off of that 30-minute fair value gap inverse. And S&P on the 15-minute. Let's get down here. S&P climbing. So typically the dollar is not going to, if the markets are moving up, the dollar typically moves inversely to the markets. When they move together, it's a very interesting. The reason the dollar is moving up is because they hiked the interest rate by 0.25%. And if the market is still, if the GDP is still screaming, if the economy is not necessarily slowing down, it just means inflation is not slowing down. And that means the possibility of more rate hikes are in line from the Fed with when they see this data come out and it says that the economy is not slowing down, inflation is not going to slow down. It means they're probably going to keep hiking it until the economy cools off. So that's why you're seeing the dollar climb. But the S&P is reacting because it's like, oh, everything's fine. Look, the economy is just pumping along. Let's just keep going up. And that's what you see happening. So they're moving together currently. So we'll just have to wait and see. Is this a reversal? If it is, then you're going to want to see displacement up off of this here, this area, these areas. But it's just hard to say. Oh, sorry about that. Hit my mic. Kenneth Fritzl, I will have to up my game. Yep. Both of you, Mr. Alfie and Kenneth, man, they're running these streams all day long. And I like I said, guys, I'm so thrilled. I'm so happy with today. When we get off the stream, I will dig into the YouTube monetization and see if we can get that hooked up, because that would be so cool. But do you live in UK or US? What? Do you live? I'm in the US. I'm in Houston. H-Town, baby. Houston, Texas. Best city in the United States. It's the most multicultural city in the United States. There are more languages spoken in Houston. There are more people groups from around the world in Houston than any other city in the United States. It truly is the melting pot. It has one of the best medical centers in the world. It has NASA. It's got oil. It's got the Houston Shipping Channel. It's just massive. It has everything that you want. Best food. I mean, any kind of, it's got, because all the cultures are here, you have all the best food of the world here. It's amazing. It really is. I love this town. I'm in Houston, yep. Do you speak any other languages? I speak the language of love. No, I don't speak any other languages. I know a very minimal amount of Spanish, but very minimal. I took it in high school. Because we're so close to the border here in Texas with Mexico, there's obviously a fairly large Hispanic population in the city. So I'm exposed to it more, English and Spanish. But man, when I go to the grocery store now, or even just at the pool, like we just moved into this townhome. We're in this new community. And even just when we're hanging out at the pool, man, I probably hear 3 or 4 different languages being spoken just hanging out by the pool here. Everybody seems to be able to speak English mostly, but there's often many languages there being used. I really want to take a buy here. It doesn't fit my system, but it fits the higher time frame system, and I would really want to take a buy here. Right off of this order block, this 4-hour order block right here. Reaching right back down, wick to body, I would enter potentially right there in the middle of that wick or right at the body, uh, and target those highs again. This sell side imbalance up here, and on GU similarly, right into that 4-hour order block, wick to body. But that's not the system we're trading here. But I really do want to take that trade. So we'll just wait and see what kind of reaction we get here now as these candles close. We would need to see displacement above this here. This would be the breaker block that we need to work with on a 15-minute time frame for GU, and on EU it's even worse. It's going to be way up here. We're going to need to see displacement up through those highs. So, but I would really like to get into a. This is the danger that I have of having multiple strategies but committing to only using one for the live stream right now. Is that I see other trades that I could have taken on my other strategies, and I've held my tongue, and I've stayed in drawdown to show you that you just need one system. Just need one. And you can be patient and follow through on that. So what time is it then when you start the stream every day? I get up at 5 a.m. every day. And then I start the stream at 6 a.m. So I get up about an hour before, just kind of get the coffee, get on Twitter, set up some tweets for the day. I'll look at the charts, look at the news, just kind of get my head space in the right place. And then we fire it all up and get going. So 6 a.m. is the start time for me every day. StreamYard has a giveaway tool, but is it free? I'll go look at StreamYard and see what they're about. It's a very tempting buy. It really is, especially a GU. GU is. GU is looking so nice. I want to buy it. GJ reaching down, grabbing some liquidity. If we could get some displacement up, we might have a play there on GJ. We'll see. US 30 still shooting off. Dollar is just, gold. Man, I'm ready for gold to not be the chat pair for next week. Just letting you guys know right now. Once you've had gold, you can't do it the next week. So gold is not available next week. I'm just making that rule right now. It can't be gold. It's going to be something else besides gold. S&P is just ripping higher. Nas not following suit. Dollar yen. Grabbing buy side liquidity here. Dug down. Grabbed sell side. Starting to displace. We'll see what it does if it holds above there. Maybe the dollar wants to keep being bullish. Came up to that new day opening gap. Has grabbed buy side liquidity off of it. And now we're going to see. Now we're going to see what happens. Are we going to keep that bullish movement, or are we going to drop lower? We'll be patient and watch. We will be patient and watch. Gold is too crazy, man. It is. Let me go. Matt, did you DM me? Matthew Hope, DM me on Twitter, and I'll get you the information you need to get your account. Oh, yep, I see it. I see it. All right. Let me type out some instructions to Matt here real quick. Give me just a second. I'm still typing. All right. There we go. All right, Matt. Just follow those instructions. I'm going to tweet out that Matt won the challenge. How did I do that yesterday? Let me do this. Day 2 live stream. Winner of at Bespoke 10K account is I gotta go grab your handle now. Matthew Hope 297. There we go. There you are. All right. There you go, Matt. I just tweeted out and tagged Bespoke, and now you have your instructions, and you can go get that account. They're usually pretty quick about getting that information out to people. So let me know though if you ever have any problems with them. If they ever have an issue with something, be sure to let me know, and I'll get it situated for you. All right, let me get back over to my stream now. So dollars continue just to climb. So there's no trade opportunities. If it wants to remain bullish here, then we could treat we do have some potential breakers to work with if we want to turn bearish on our bias. Gold is pretty heavy. A lot of trend line here to work with. A lot of liquidity above that. You can see it tapped right into this buy side liquidity, and then it has just fallen off. So where did this run on liquidity start? Well, you could use these candles as your breaker, but you could also identify a breaker down here. The problem is that you have such a large imbalance. Your stop is going to be massive. So even if you just used this down close candle as your breaker, Let's say you switch your bias to bearish here, and you just use that down close candle as your breaker. You have an obvious fair value gap in here, but for my system, I would target 50%. I'd probably just target inside here somewhere, but I'd have to put my stop up here, 34 pip stop on euro dollar. And that means it has to basically take out the low of the week and make a new low. That's just too much work for one trade on my strategy on euro dollar. Typically, my stop losses on euro dollar are like 7 to 12 pips. So this is like almost 4 times the size of a normal stop loss. So definitely not an ideal scenario for an entry there. If you're using GU, you have a little bit better of a position to trade with, because you could use this area here as your breaker. Very clear stop, or very clear fair value gap, stop up there, and then that is a lot more appetizing for trade setup. However, it's running so hard and so fast, it's clearing out all of the sell side liquidity before it gives you any kind of retrace. So it's, if it gets down into here, then it's a no-go. Like it's going to clear out all the sell side liquidity before it gives you a chance to retrace back up. And that's unfortunate. So again, we may just not, our setup my setup might just not appear today, and that's completely fine. Completely fine. Indexes are starting to pull off of their highs a little bit. Gold is grabbing all of that. Dollar yen. I don't trade dollar yen, but it's not a bad looking setup here. Oops, it's not what we want. Could be a interesting little take on dollar yen there. You've got your breaker, obvious fair value gap inside there. Not calling that. I don't trade dollar yen, but potentially set up. If it takes out, it's taken out buy side liquidity there and there. If it hits that TP area first before, again, you get a pullback, it's a no-go. But NAS now dropping. Now as the dollar's pumping, you can see the markets responding negatively here. On this dollar pump. Following your plan just saved you from a buy. Stop loss. Yep. I do not just blindly enter. Ever blindly enter into a trade. Never. Just because you feel something, just because you see something that on the chart happening, and you're like, when you see these big candles print, that's when FOMO hits so hard. You feel like, I'm missing all the profits. I can just jump in. This is gonna keep dropping. Well, it could just flip around. It just grabbed all this sell side liquidity. So guess what happens after it grabs sell side liquidity? Typically, what's it do? It runs. runs higher, the opposite direction. So, uh, yeah, I mean, just there's no reason to do anything. People get so antsy when they sit in front of the charts like this, and there's no reason for it. No reason for it. I need to send out a text message real quick. Excuse me. Just follow your trading plan. Stick to your rules. You're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. This has been one of the crappiest trading months I've had all year long. All year long, we've captured it live on the stream. One of the worst trading months. We just came off making 21%. The last 2 months, we made 21%. We made 8% on phase 1 of our first challenge. We made 5% on phase 2 of our first challenge. That's 13%. Then we got funded. We had a break even. We got our refund back because we stayed above break even. We bought another 10K account. We made 8% on that to pass phase 1 of our 10K. That's 21%. And we did that in under 8 weeks. And now, since then, we're 6% in drawdown. So the system works. The proof is in the pudding. And now we just have to wait until our setups come back and they will start hitting. It's fine. There's nothing to worry about. That's a massive low. It is. A move like this on EU or gold makes a billionaire, in my opinion. Someone made a lot of money. Someone had a system that caught that, and there were probably a lot of gamblers that caught that. There's a lot of people that were trade the news, and there's a lot that got lucky, and you're going to see them post their screenshots on Twitter later today. Does not mean they're good traders. It means they got lucky. And luck is the worst thing that could happen to you as a trader. Luck is the very worst thing. Now, you have to have a little bit of luck. Everybody gets a little bit lucky. I mean, it's part of the game in any investment. But to be consistently profitable in this business, it's not about luck. It's about execution. Austin, San Antonio, Houston, so many beautiful cities in Texas. Hope someday we'll be able to visit Texas. Come on, trading night. Let's go. Get over here. Come to Houston. Buy you a beer. Texas is an amazing state. You from the east side of Texas, the most eastern border of Texas, to drive all the way to El Paso, which is on the most westerly point of Texas. It's a full day drive. Like it's a 24-hour drive. It would take you longer to drive from one side of Texas to the other side of Texas than it would for you to drive from Texas to California to the West Coast. That's how big Texas is. It's massive. And there's so many different like geographies and climates. You've got the piney country on the east, you've got the coast, the coastal plains, you've got central Texas, which is like prairies, you've got the hill country, which is beautiful, which is in Austin and San Antonio. You've got the desert plains, you've got the panhandle, which is oil country. I mean, there is so many different, it's a country unto itself. It really is. I think if it was its own country, it would be like the third largest GDP in the world. It would be, it's impressive. Big fan of Texas. Big fan of Texas. The breaker block scenario was going to be a lot of risk as it could retrace back to the 815 candle. Yeah, you are correct. It could come all the way back in and fill this whole gap in. That's why it probably will at some point retrace this. Now that it's taken all of this sell side, tapped into buy side, bam. Massive displacement down. The question is can it continue? Pound grabbed all of this sell side. Again, I would not. Did leave these kind of relative equal lows in place down here. But it took out 1, 2, 3 swing levels and created a new relative equal low down here. Dollar reaching back up to the top of this monthly fair value gap now. It's bounced off of this daily volume imbalance. It bounced off of this daily volume imbalance yesterday. And now where does the dollar want to go? We'll see. Let's see, what time is it? It's 9:03. We'll stay on until the 9:30 market open and see how the New York Stock Exchange open, how the markets react to this GDP news and unemployment numbers. Mr. Alpha, you're selling Texas to me. Need to get funded so I can visit. You won't be disappointed in Texas. There's a reason why it's the fastest growing state. Texas and Florida. Everyone is leaving all these other states and moving to Texas and Florida very quickly. One reason is that it has no state income tax. So you're not taxed on any income by the state. You still have to pay federal taxes, but you don't have to pay any state income tax. So that's good. The cost of living here is one of the lowest in the country. Housing is affordable. I mean, there's just so many good things about it. And literally people from all over the world live in Houston. There is a huge Indian population. There's a huge Asian population. There's a huge African population. I mean, there's literally every culture from all over the world is here. Huge Hispanic population. I mean, it's got everything. With the draw and sell side on EU reached, we looking to trade again. I mean, I was bullish going into today, but now that we've had this massive drop, obviously, euro is super weak and the dollar is pumping hard. So euro has the weekly low in its sight, and the dollar still has a little bit of room to do to get up to its weekly high. So the likelihood that the low and the high of the week, low or high of the week, happens on Thursdays that does not happen very often. And we still have news tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the core price index, so we get some inflation numbers tomorrow. We have the revised University of Michigan consumer sentiment tomorrow. We've got employment cost index tomorrow. So we still have more. The euro has CPI. The yen has the Bank of Japan press conference. So we've got more. The ECB is going to do a press conference at 8:45. I guess that's already happened, or it's happening. So that could have some impact too. Anyway, there's just lots of news coming out, and so is there a beach nearby Houston? Galveston is just south of Houston. It's like a 20-minute drive south of Houston to get to Galveston. It's called Galveston Island. It has beaches. They are not pretty beaches. So I'll just show you. So they're not pretty. It's a cool place to visit, and it's a cool place to hang out. Galveston is an awesome fun. It's a fun hang, but the beaches are not super beautiful. So here's I'll pull up some pictures here. So here's Galveston. Here's a picture of Galveston. This is called Pleasure Pier in Galveston. Schlitterbahn Water Park in Galveston's awesome. The water there is just so the reason the water looks like this, so it's very brown, kind of silty water in Galveston. Cool, again, very cool place to visit. But it's not like Florida beaches have a white soft sand. The beaches in Galveston are not like that. And that's because let me pull up a Texas map here and show you. So the Mississippi River comes down right here, and it runs down through New Orleans and comes out all right here. And the way that the Gulf works, all of the sand and the silt that comes down the Mississippi River flows to the west. So all of the beaches on the east side of the Mississippi River, so all the beaches over here on this side, they're beautiful beaches. They're white. The water is blue and clear, and they're just beautiful beaches. But if you come on this side of the Mississippi, hey, good morning. When you come over on this side of the Mississippi, all of that mud and silt gets pushed over onto this side. So we don't have none of the beaches. The further you get down closer to Mexico, the beaches start getting nicer. But everything up in here, they're not the white, pristine, sandy beaches. But Galveston's a fun hang. Lots to do down there. Good places to eat, hang out. You can walk the beach. A lot of cool entertainment. But it's actually an island. Like, you have to go over this huge causeway bridge to get over to it. But it's fun. Pups are down going to the bathroom. Too many crimes. I mean, maybe. I've not experienced any crime. There's crime all over the world. Every city in the world, you're going to have the danger of having some crime against you, probably. So this is not going to be an opportunity I want to get involved in now. It's taken out all the sell side liquidity here, so we may just not get a decent setup. And GJ's just consolidating massively. The only thing that has my interest right now is on US 30, you've got this breaker block right here. So it's stab down, grab liquidity, displaced higher, and you have this nice, pretty fair value gap right there. Yeah, they were asking about Texas. Giving them a little tour guide. No, no one said anything about my. They've all said I don't have a Southern accent. Oh, maybe they may assume we do. We do all talk like this. Welcome to Texas. Come ride my horse to work. Get a cowboy hat. This has my interest here a little bit on US 30. We ran sell side liquidity, displaced higher. We pulled back into it. It did tap into that fair value gap. Matthew, everything's sorted with the 10K count. Already got the details. See how quick that is? That's awesome. Is there a beach? I will watch too much. Did Texas have vaccine mandates? I don't know what vaccine. I mean, I was not mandated to get the vaccine. Texas and Florida were the states that were the first to basically really push back against all of the quarantine and vaccine mandates. So, just letting you know everything is sorted. Okay, good. I already saw that. That was quick. Yep. Been to the U.S. a couple times, but mostly Denver. Denver's beautiful. The Rocky Mountains are absolutely gorgeous. Done road trips to Yellowstone, also amazing. Yes, it is. Mount Rushmore. Mr. Alfie, you hit all the good spots, man. Next time you're here, you need to hit the Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, New York City. Seattle is a great visit up on the Pacific Northwest. It's beautiful up there. Suryadev, why is there a desert named Mississippi Mud? There's a desert named Mississippi Mud? There's a river named the Mississippi River, and the mud from that river is what pushes all the way down onto our coast. But I don't think is there a desert named Mississippi Mud? Keep us updated, Matt. Yep. EU and GU dropping hard now, looking like no trades for me this week. You have an American accent, but not a very thick. I don't have a thick Southern accent. I was born in Illinois, which is in the Midwest, and lived there until I was about 13 years old before we moved to Texas. And so most of my accent is more Midwestern than anything, but I've been here long enough that I definitely have picked up some of the Southern twang, but not much. Like it's more about like the slang, like the y'all and that kind of stuff is where probably my Texan shows up the most. I'm tempted to visit Texas. That I like meat, and I heard Texas has one of the best barbecue in the world. It definitely does. You are correct about that. It is the best barbecue in the world by far. If you like barbecue, you can't find better barbecue outside of Texas. It's all right here. Oh, dessert, not desert. Again, sorry, I read that too fast. I missed the extra S. Mississippi Mud is a dessert, yes. I don't know. We just name things weird. Which part? Not Chicago. I spent a lot of time in Chicago. My grandmother lived in Gary, Indiana, which is just outside of Chicago. And I spent a lot of time up there in the summers and just hanging out. But no, it was in Decatur, which is right in the middle. of Illinois, right in the middle of bean fields and corn fields and soybeans. Just a huge kind of agricultural area of Illinois. Providence, Rhode Island. Pasadena, Texas. Mario, you grew up in Pasadena? Awesome. Stinkadena, man. I'm over there quite often. I got some friends over there in the Deer Park, Pasadena area. But yeah, Stinkadena. That's what it's called down here because there's a ton of Pasadena is a suburb of Houston, and it's got a ton of like oil refineries and oil plants and all chemical plants. And there's a smell in the air when you get to Pasadena because of there's so many refineries in that area that they call it Stinkadena. Monsanto Barb County. Very familiar. Cool. Pass a get down, Dina. My daughter goes to Deer Park. Oh, cool. That's awesome, man. We got a neighbor nearby. We should have a trader hookup in Houston. There's another guy that I know of in my Twitter that is up in the Spring area, which is on the north side of Houston. If we can get we could get some of the Houston traders together, maybe. That'd be fun. Pinckneyville or Highland, Illinois. I don't Pinckneyville I don't know of. Highland I've heard of, but I've never been there. Hey Deadpool, welcome in. Glad you can make it, bud. This is a crazy, crazy drop. I did not anticipate this at all today. My anticipation was that news would fill in this imbalance, grab liquidity, and then displace higher and give us an entry long, but obviously was inaccurate about that assessment. Pound has taken out all of its drawn liquidity. Typically, when you see a big move like this, you're going to see a return move that mirrors it on the left side of the curve. So you have the right side of the curve, and then you have the left side of the curve. Here, we just had the right side creating a mountain, and then we just have a cliff. Just a cliff. There's no curve. It's just a cliff on this too. Like you come up. See how this has you have the left side of the curve and then the right side of the curve, how it just curves up. It curves down and then it curves right back up, and then we have a cliff. So what is this, a teacup pattern? I remember seeing this pattern in some kind of candle pattern trading book. Where's my drawing tool? That's not it. Where's the drawing tool on this? Oh, here. You have this right here. There's your cup, and then there's your handle. Isn't that a teacup pattern on some kind of retail, like candlestick Bible or something? I don't know what the teacup pattern means, but cup and handle. Maybe it's cup and handle. Yeah. See, that tells you how much I know about that. Cup and handle. What's the cup and handle pattern? Is this bearish? Handle is too long. Bullish for cup and handle. Okay, so you have this drop, and then you get the reversal. It's bullish, should be bullish. Okay. I don't know what the cup and handle pattern is, but that looks like a cup and handle to me. But somebody's saying the handle's too long, so maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't trade that. I bet somebody out there is like, ooh. I bet if you go on Twitter right now, somebody's got a picture of that cup and handle pattern posted. US 30 might give us a setup. I don't know. The problem with US 30 is that, again, it's taken out this swing high right here, and you've had nothing. I don't want to call a short because it's obviously very bullish and you're just getting in front of a moving train. But you can anticipate some kind of reversal at some point. But golly, man, look at gold. What a move, man. What a crazy move. Nas is pumping. S&P is trying to. US 30 is holding back. Dollar still not reaching its high. Euro is trying to take out a weekly low and make a new weekly low on Thursday. Just very odd. It traded right into the displacement and dropped off. It did, yep. Beeswax, it should bounce off your green box to go higher. Off of this, come back, break through, and then bounce off of that and go higher. Is that what you're thinking? Gold is crazy. Gold is nuts, man. I don't know why y'all like to trade gold. Of course, everything is doing this today, though, so it's not just gold. I mean, GBP's doing that. EU's doing it. GJ's still giving us nothing. US 30 has the best setup, and it's just like, do you still feel like we're going to get another moonshot at 9:30? Are we going to get a moonshot at 9:30? You could get a Judas swing at 9:30, take out sell side, and then get your moonshot, which is what it's done a couple of times before. So I'm not calling this trade, mostly because it's massively bullish and offered no pullback. It has taken out buy side liquidity. So I'm not ready to. I'm just using this as a data point. Cup and handle on the EU. Yeah. What happens on the cup and handle pattern if it takes out the low of the cup? Anybody know? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Hindsight's 2020, right? I mean, really, what you would have wanted if gold was going to give you a play is it took out buy side there once it displaced through that low. This is where that move started, and you would have wanted to target a short of some kind of a pullback in this area with your stop up there. But gold never gives you pullbacks. Ever, 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 ever. It doesn't ever do it. It just does this. And then it chops around, and then it goes bam, and it shoots back up, and then it chops around, and it goes bam, and drops down. You laugh for thinking it actually works. Hey, I'm not laughing. I know there's people out there that trade these candlestick patterns. Absolutely there are, and it works. I'm not. There's a reason somebody identified this pattern in the first place, is because they saw it enough and how it played out that there's enough there to build a strategy around. So there are people that are making millions of dollars trading Forex using candlestick patterns only. There are people that are trading Forex that are making millions of dollars trading moving averages, trading support and resistance, trading Raja Bank's system, trading ICT, trading liquidity, trading volume, trading VWAP, trading Wyckoff. This is why I keep telling y'all, it's not the system. It's never the system. Never, ever, ever. That's why I'm thinking about doing a chat challenge. I'm thinking about doing a chat challenge where I buy a 10K challenge and the chat every day picks the trade. And just through proper risk management, I'm betting that we would be able to get funded on a 10K account through a chat challenge. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. A fake cup of tea. I don't think there's going to be a setup today and tomorrow because of all these red folders. Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't see a setup forming here. It's just a free fall. Absolute free fall. So EU has just taken out and made a new weekly low, and the dollar has not made a new weekly high yet. So, you know, we could get a reversal there and get some SMT. If the dollar reverses here, which I don't find likely. I mean, it could. This volume imbalance was where it reacted yesterday. Here we go with the 9:30 open. If you're taking that US 30 trade, that's about where I would want to enter. But with the 9:30 open here, it wouldn't surprise me if you get a Judas swing down into some of the sell side liquidity, and then you get your reversal up if it wants to run higher. My goodness, what the just a complete cliff. S&P holding steady off of its daily high. NAS still hasn't made a new daily high, but definitely showing some strength. So be careful on this trade. You got the 9:30 open. Again, oftentimes you'll get a Judas swing down. If it wants to remain bullish, oftentimes it will grab and reach for some sell side liquidity before it reverses at 9:30. So just be careful. If you let them pick the trade, then they must also show their analysis. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it would just be, hey, let the chat pick the pair, and then we'll just have to, we'll just say, is it bullish or bearish? And then we'll decide what entry pattern we're going to use and then let it go. Like, I'd have to come up with some kind of rules to define how the chat can pick a pair or how the chat can pick a trade. But I think a chat challenge, just to show you that it's not the system. It really is more about your risk management and your psychology and mindset there. Dominic says, would not be possible such challenge, but boosting viewers it would. It would definitely, I think, boost viewers. I think it's possible. I think a chat challenge could work, quite honestly. I think there's enough smart people in here who can see the markets. All right, we're coming into that 9:30 open here, and we're going to see how the indexes respond to the news as the markets open. There's your open. You'll never know until you prove it wrong. Exactly. You're exactly right. Oof. I think I will stay on for about 10 more minutes. But I don't see any setups forming for us today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, on the indexes, very often the setups come after the Judas swing. So we'll see. We'll see. Again, this was not a trade I called. This is just an identification of a breaker. This is the only thing that interested me today. But for various reasons, I would not take that trade. Just a data point. Just a data point. Alpha says, I think someone did this random trading stuff before. He used nothing, just a coin, head or tails with a strict risk management. He made 5% or so almost every month. Yeah. That's basically the gist of it, is you do a strict 1 to 2 risk reward like we do here right now. And you just let the chat pick, and then you can, just with strict risk management, you're probably going to be profitable in the long run. Dollar reaching up for that weekly high there. We'll see if it gets there. Man, this is just crazy. What a month, man. What a crazy, crazy month of trading. The markets right now are just all over the place. Euro is crazy dropping. Almost back to the OTE though on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, your OTE area is right here. You're in a discount. Be interesting to see if this daily fair value gap holds. There's another small daily fair value gap right underneath, and then of course there's a larger one down here. But for a pullback off of this weekly volume imbalance up here has held incredibly well. Tapped into the top of it, just rejected completely off of that. And now pulling back to that OTE area. Quite aggressive. Pound as well. Just, jeez. What a run, man. What a run. Well, US 30 trying to push back up there. Hard to say if you had to stop there, if it would have gotten tapped or not. It just depends on your broker. Gold trying to find a bottom here on gold. Didn't take out that low yet. S&P, NAS, everything's pushing. Everything's pushing. What a day. Dominic, in such conditions, you wait until the max reach is being reached by itself after you just get into where you'd always, yeah. XRP Pump City soon. Could be. There could be a nice little crypto bull run. Not just Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin, I mean, you're going to have better opportunities to like 10x, 20x, 30x your money on some of those other coins besides Bitcoin. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. There's just not much more happening. There's no setups. The news just really tanked any opportunities that we had. So if something else develops between now and 11 o'clock or so, then I'll let you know on Twitter. Follow me over there. But I appreciate you guys being back in here again today. As always, you guys make the stream as good as it is. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Bespoke Funding just for sponsoring the stream. Take advantage of that discount code. Use code Venator at checkout. You get 15% off and 85% profit split. Be back tomorrow. We will draw our final 10K account winner tomorrow here live on the stream at 8 a.m. Eastern. So until then, y'all stay safe. Happy hunting, and we'll catch you later. Adios.